All right, so I'm going to start at the Pierce College homepage. I'm going to start at the Pierce College homepage and go to Library. I'm going to go into Databases A to Z. And at that point, if you're at home, it'll ask you for your username and password. Be sure to read the instructions on what that is. It may be different than your usual username and password for Pierce. Now, the first trick is trying to figure out which database to use. So today I'm researching causes of litter, and that's causes of litter here in Los Angeles. But I'm not sure Academic Search Complete is going to give me what I need. So I'm going to go down to something called CQ Researcher and see what's there. Oh, there it is. That's where it asks you to put in your username and password. Username is your student ID, which starts with 8889 or 90, is a 9-digit number. Your password is the month and day of the student's birthday. Okay, so that's what you would put in. And once you're in that database, you want to search for your keyword. We're going to start with litter, but we might get more specific or more general depending on what we find. All right. So right away, we've got something called plastic pollution. Now you'll notice that litter is not in the title, but that's okay. I'm going to select that, see what we've got. And again, this is for everybody. So this is apparently plastic pollution for the whole world, right? But that can still provide us with good quotes for essay number 2. Let's see what this says about litter. I'm going to use my control F, which is find. And in there, I'm going to type litter. And it says the word litter 5 places in this essay. So here, the world has produced more than 1 metric ton of plastic for every person on Earth, and much of it is littering oceans and the landscape. So that's the first reference. Earth's oceans are littered. And this is an ad in the 70s. That might be a good solution for essay 3. So don't throw it away. And a suggestion on an article, China may ban microbeads in cosmetics and litter. So all of those might provide us with quotes to compare with what's happening in our neighborhood. I'll want to record that I looked at this in my research log. So let me hit Cite Now. I'm going to select MLA, and then I'm going to highlight, hit Control C, go to my research log, and hit Control V, and that way I can find it again if I need it. I'm also going to save a PDF copy. So I'm going to download the PDF. And the reason why is I might not use this in my essay, but then again, I might. So I want to have a copy of it. Of course, I can always use that citation to find it, but it's easiest to find when we have a copy on our hard drive. There it is. There's the whole thing there. Nice. Okay. So that's what's available in CQ Researcher. But let's try something else. Let's try Gale Academic OneFile. And I've got one on general litter and specifically plastic in the ocean. But I want litter in metropolitan cities. So let's see what we get. All right, so this is Britain. So maybe I can, this is just one in Britain. So that's not great. So Gale Academic OneFile, that's a no-go. Let's go back and try Gale News, Gale OneFile News. And let's do litter and I want Los Angeles, and I'm going to use my Boolean logic and use an and there so that it gets me litter and Los Angeles in all my results. Run a search, and I've got 4,000 news articles that have the word litter and Los Angeles in there. So kitty litter, obviously not our thing. Let's sort by newest. Okay. And maybe we want to filter, but I'm not sure how to filter yet. Let's see. All right. So here's something on litter, but it's not specific to what we want. But let me show you what I might do. I might click it. And then look at this. On the side of this article, because this is not exactly what I want, there are 3 sort of related ideas. I could check those out. There's only one in the United States. I could do plastics recycling if I wanted to. Why don't we try that and see what's there? Plastics recycling, 4,000 articles on that. And I'd have to read the titles, see what we've got. Maybe I want something with litter in the title, so I might do my Control F. Don't have anything on this page with litter in the title. What about Los Angeles? Ooh, one. Let's go look at it. Oh, that's just up here. So there's nothing in Los Angeles. That's a bust. But never fear, we'll find something. So I'm going to try another database. Let me go into Academic Search Complete. Maybe I should have started there. I'm not sure. What about trash? Ooh, okay. Trash, maybe trash on the ground instead of litter. Ooh, so here's a little better. I've got an article here on a solution to litter. Here's dumping on tribal land. It could be relevant. We don't know. Let's see, the end of trash. That sounds like a solution, but let's go check out what we see because we might get some tips on some synonyms we can use. An end to plastic trash. Plastic isn't the enemy. Huh. Looks like it's just a let me try trash, litter, plastic waste. Well, that. Plastic waste management program. Ooh. How to solve a problem like plastics, marine litter. Our addiction to plastic. That looks like it might be good. What do they have in here? Again, first, before I read anything, I'm going to take the citation and put it in my reading log. or my research log, excuse me. And let's see what they have. Businesses that sell plastic products or packaging, however, ooh, that's a good quote. However, have little incentive to encourage reducing or reusing and recycling. One thought in a panacea can be complicated and expensive. Ooh, I like that. I'm going to save that quote. It's a great quote. I'm going to put quotes down before I copy it, just so I don't forget. I don't want to accidentally use it as mine. Okay. Plastic cover story, that might be good. Ooh, that might be good for essay 3. Hmm. Let's see, let's just limit by United States. Now this is from a long time ago, right? And we know Los Angeles banned plastic bags, but we're still seeing other types of plastic in there. So this isn't going to give us a quote on what we need today, but it might help us provide evidence of maybe what people did, what they saw. Caltrans takes out the trash. Now, this is interesting because this was a solution Los Angeles used um, in 2005, but that program seems like it's not working anymore. So that might be something to think about. Let's see, let's take a look at it. Let me save my citation. Right, because I don't know if I'm going to use it, but if I leave it and lose it, I want to make sure I can find it again. Caltrans takes out the trash. So this is going to tell us about the state of litter in 2000. So I'm going to go back to CQ Researcher because I didn't spend a lot of time there and maybe there was something that I missed. So let me search for litter again. This is interesting. Look at this. This is in CQ Researcher. And this is titled Fighting Gangs. And, we're not looking for gangs, but this is interesting that they suggest that gangs could be a cause of litter because they hang out in the street. Think about that. Plastic pollution. And then we're getting into old articles.